Have you guys seen the movie Leave the World Behind, the Netflix special executive produced by Barack and Michelle Obama? If not, we're about to get into it.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
So, I've been talking to people on the streets about this Netflix special. Me and my wife watched it. I've watched it again multiple times. And to say that it's not an eye opening movie is an understatement. So, Leave the World Behind. Why the title? Why Obama investing in the movie? But first, before I get into my thoughts of the movie and everything, I want to break it down like the beginning of the movie about what I understood about it. So it's a family going on a vacation. They purchase a home they're staying at and they go on vacation. It's on the beaches. This takes place in New York City. So the owner of the home comes back from a play or opera or something like that, and they're nervous because it's been a blackout. And they don't know what caused the blackout. They don't know why it's a blackout. And right there off top, when I seen that, I knew the movie was going to get good. So when I think about like where we're at as a country, the state of the country right now, I think we're not unified at all. And when something big happens, all the stuff that we argue about and disagree about is just gonna be wiped straight out the window. Because like we argue about crazy things, man. Crazy things that's unnecessary. And I want to talk about the top 5 things that interested me in this movie. How easily and instantly the world as we know it can change. It's easy. We are addicted to these devices. You think you're not addicted to this device that you have in your hand or you have on at your home? You have multiple versions of it. Like you have a television that's smart, um, a computer that's smart. You have an iPad that's smart. You have a phone, multiple phones in the home that's smart. We can't even keep each other's attention without the phone. Baby, look at this on Instagram. Look at this on Twitter. Look at this, and it's funny to you. We don't know how to communicate without it. But what caught my interest and what caught my attention is how important the GPS is. The GPS is so important because like boats and yachts and stuff can't navigate without them. Airplanes can't navigate without them. We're so used to them that we can't drive out of town. We get lost in our own city without a GPS. So if the GPSs go down, what are we gonna do? And then Trump created another military force when he was in office to prevent attacks and stuff like that. Technology, it's a technology force. And it's a reason he created that because we're not in a physical war no more. We will not be in a physical war. Physical wars is like wearing a old pair of tennis shoes, man. That's played out. Real talk. That's played out. But that's the first thing that caught my attention about this movie. It was a lot of hidden messages, and I want to see what y'all thought about the hidden messages because I'm not really into that secret society and all this secret stuff and uh, people like guessing this is the devil, this, that, this, and all of that. I don't get into all of that real talk, to be honest. Conspiracy theorists and all of that. I don't get into that. I'm a more of a factual person. But if you had any conspiracies that you seen from this movie, I want you to leave them in the comment section to help me out, though. Real spill. Now, the second thing that caught my attention is people don't look out for each other when times are plentiful. So imagine what is going to happen during times of need. We don't look out for family members, let alone strangers, when times are plentiful. What caught my attention is that it was some deer in this movie. They showed up multiple times in the movie too. And I think about how humans have abused animals over the time, killed them, ate them. Some species are extinct. And when they showed these deer in this movie, these deer was unified together. But as human beings, the deer was multiple colors too. Multiple types of deer, little ones, small ones, tall ones, dark ones, brown ones, all color ones. And they were unified together. They knew before the humans that something was going on. Think about that. The animals are know before the humans. So, how important is us unifying as humans? Because we get caught up in black, white, Chinese, these people, those people. If an alien ship hovered over this place right now, we are so consumed with what we got going on and who we are as individuals that we just don't even think nothing bad can happen. Nothing serious can happen. Your power cut off, you're gonna need your neighbor, man. No matter what race they is. You're gonna need people more than you ever needed them before in your life. This movie just caught my attention, man. Leave the world behind. For real. Everything is so easily accessible. Everything, the grocery store, food, power. I tried to detach at least once or twice a year from phones for at least a month so I can just stay in tune with me. Another part in this movie that struck me was like we're going towards a time to where all the vehicles are going to be electric. Out when I was out in California, they said by such and such year they had billboards. We want all electric vehicles on the road. So in this movie, the electric vehicles was going crazy, smashing into each other. The Teslas smashing into each other because the GPS was out of whack. Like other countries, it don't even have to be aliens or none of that. Other countries hate the United States so much, like they would want to see us fall, man. And if they had the technology to do it, I think that they would do it and would be aggressive with it if we could get hacked. I don't want to see that, man, because I'm an American, man, and I love this country and I love people at the end of the day. But I think it's come to a time that we need to unify. But is Obama telling us something by creating this movie? Leave the world behind. I ain't doing this review or talking about this movie because I want y'all to be in fear of what's to come. But how would you prepare yourself for a digital war, for a cyber attack? I've lived in a time before where, man, we couldn't even afford a television, let alone any other technology. We didn't have zero technology in the home. I'll be cool. But power, water, and I can't go to the grocery store no more. That's a different ball game. It's a different ball game without shooting and killing and then at the end of the day when I leave my home it's deer and bear outside because the world will start to go back to its natural state over time. Are we prepared for that? These homes and streets and stuff will be gone. The world will go back to its natural state. Like everywhere in the Carolinas where I live at in Charlotte and stuff, they are building homes at a massive rate. And it's always deer ran over in the street. We're taking their space and their land. But if a cyber attack happened and we wasn't building homes and we wasn't doing the things that we normally did, the world go back to its natural state of trees and stuff. and animals. This will be their place. We'll have to protect ourselves. It'll turn back into wilderness. Only thing I want to say, man, is check the movie out if y'all haven't checked it out, man. Tell me y'all thoughts of the movie in the comment section, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Because like this is a real dope movie, man. For real. Everybody should check it out. Even if you just need a Netflix subscription for a day, it's just 15, 20 bucks, whatever it is, man. And you'll pay that to go to the movie. You'll pay that for popcorn at the movies. Going to the movies, 60, 70 bucks now, easy for two people. But this is a dope movie. It's very interesting. It's educational too. It's a preparation type of movie. And I had some notes. Okay, this is what I wanted to say before I go to movies like this use predictive programming. Predictive programming. So they trying to program you to see what the future like what the future is going to be like. This might be something like what the future is going to be like. Predictive programming. Mm. I just want I wish I could anybody know Obama, man, get him on the line and say, man, we need you on the Trevor Jackson podcast. He got some questions for you. Real talk. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Get in the comment section, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Thank y'all so much, man. And let's get in the comment section and further the discussion. Real talk. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm out. Chill.